Hi, hello, how are you? Okay, today I'll talk about some stocks which I have been observing for some time. And actually, when I was on vacation, I saw that the markets, of course, rallied. When I was not watching, 44,000 was touched by Bank Nifty, and now it is around again a little down, but इसका बैंक निफ्टी का resistance, it's still it is around I'll do this video in English, okay, because some people have been telling me that I do it in Hindi. Okay, so 44,300 is now the resistance for bank nifty, and 18,500 is for nifty 50. So now in such a market, uh, you know some stocks which you always wanted to buy and you were just observing, they have now climbed. And what is happening is that people are asking that is this the time to buy them, because they have climbed a bit. Okay, of course I also missed a couple of stocks because I was on vacation. So we'll talk about some such stocks. And also you have to use your discretion before investing. uh, Also, quarter four results have been decently good. Okay, they have not been very bad. And uh, in fact, most of the companies which you wanted to always buy, and which have corrected, looking at their quarter four, you can buy them. Also, there are companies whose quarter four is not that good, but they are good companies, so you can still buy them. Like, someone was asking me about Infosys, and in this talk only, when the person was asking me, inquired upon, was the stock was around 1250 something per share. Now it is already around 1290. So do I need to answer that question? Because a good stock is a good stock. I agree that there is a little bit of slowness and laggardness in the IT sector, but there are some stocks which you buy now, they can benefit you in future. Now the thing is that even the experts whom with I did an interview, even whether that's Gautam Bed or it was Pankaj Murarka, and I would be speaking to someone else soon. You know, uh, for long term, IT is a good sector, and of course there are some stocks in the mid cap IT which are good, which have been doing well. I have spoken about them in my previous videos. You can check them. Otherwise, I'll be talking about a couple of them here. In fact, more than a couple in this video itself. So you can have a look. But most of the stocks are capex facing, and they are related to infra. Okay, as it's not difficult to understand why. The first stock about which I'm going to talk is Mahindra CIE. Okay, now this is a stock which is today on a high. Mahindra has now is now not a participant in this company. They have completely exited the company, so it is now with CIE. So today it is around 476. Okay, and the new target of Mahindra CIE, now we should call it CIE, is around 550. Okay, they are into EV and EV components and electric vehicle components and auto components. So the future was always bright for this. This stock has done really well. So Mahindra CIE can be one stock which can be on your radar, or you can look forward to buy. Okay, there was one more thing, Adani Ports. Adani stocks did very well yesterday. Okay, actually, most of them were high. Adani Enterprises was higher around 10%, Ports was high 10%, Adani Power, Adani Transmission, they were high 5% each. NDTV was high. So Adani stocks were doing well. So one can say that this Hindenburg shadow is now left the company stocks or whatever, and people are again buying Adani stocks. Now, out of Adani stocks, what I recommend is Adani Ports. Okay, as I always have been favoring this stock. Today it is around 719, and the stock has corrected a bit. So if yesterday you were planning to buy it, so you can think about buying it today. Okay, and if you look at the stock, it has formed nice bullish candles today, and even the volumes are good. So you can go ahead and buy this stock even now. Okay, and 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 you can accumulate it at this level because it is likely to go further up. Amongst Adani stocks, there's one more, Adani Enterprises. Adani Enterprises was also yesterday, I think it was up uh, 10%, as I just said. So thing is that uh, today it has booking has also happened in this stock. So you can again use this opportunity to buy this stock. Okay, so if you want to invest in Adani stocks, okay, if you want to participate in the forthcoming rally in Adani stocks. Okay, so already Adani stocks have already climbed from where they were during that correction after that Hindenburg report and all that thing. Okay, my throat is a little husky, heavy today because I'm having a bit of cold here because it's raining like hell in Bangalore. So it's very hot and then suddenly, it's very cold after heavy rains. Okay, so if I look at Adani Enterprises chart, it is also forming a nice candle, green candle. Okay, so you can also look at Adani Enterprises if you want to invest in Adani stocks. Okay, because it is always said that people who spot opportunity earlier, they are the ones who make profit. But also you have to be very careful. Okay, there should be a reason behind why you are doing it. Okay, so 2498 is the price today per share, and yesterday it was up 10%. So it has corrected a little bit. So you can get into it. So Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports, Mahindra CIE, and Infosys I've spoken about. Okay, these are some stocks which can be on your radar. Okay, now PNB. These are very expensive stocks. Now PNB is a very cheap stock. I should not say okay stock, but as compared to these, it's a decently priced stock. It was around 50 yesterday when I was making these notes. They reported a good quarter four, and they beat expectation of the NII, and loans were up. NPAs are on a 29 quarter low, and deposits are up. So the management was also sounding very positive about this year and this financial year. So this calendar year and the financial year both. So PNB can be a good buy. Okay, I'll see where it is today, because what happens is that what I tell you, I'm saying 50 rupees. I don't know, and how it is. I like to look at the chart on that. So it's exactly at 50 at this point. Okay, this is around 1% down. Okay, so you can look at this. This can be a good, if you want to buy a bit of bank. This can be a good stock. Okay, otherwise I have a list of, as I said, infra and capex oriented stocks. Okay, now these are the stocks which have, I was making this list, uh, they've grown between 27 to 65%. They've given returns in the past 1 year. Okay, despite the market going up and down and volatility and all that stuff, they have given good returns. Okay, so now these are Cummins, ABB. You won't be surprised to hear these names. Siemens, L&T. Okay, now these are the topics. There are many other. Okay, there are many other, but these are for those who have not yet bought any of these. Okay, Cummins, ABB, Siemens. Siemens has given 43% return. L&T has given, Larsen and Toubro has given 47%. Okay, and then, so as I said, approximately from 27 to 65% in 1 year. Okay, so these stocks and their quarter four is also good, decent. Okay, so you can look at these stocks. I look at the Cummins chart. Okay, because Cummins was not doing well in between, and actually in 2021 this was one of the recommended stocks. Okay, so but in between it was not doing that well. Today it is on 1693, and it has a high TTM EPS growth rate, and by chance, mutual funds have reduced their shareholding in this quarter in this stock. But this is a good stock. This continues to be a good stock, and you can look at it at this moment itself. Okay, so this is Cummins India stock. Okay, and as I look at the chart, it's a decent chart, and the stock has been doing well since March 2023. Okay, so you can look at even this one. Okay, so the chart looks good. Wait a sec. Okay, the chart is not opening somehow. I'm having some internet issues. Okay, so this is Cummins India. The other one was LNT. Okay, LNT has been recommended by brokerages, and in fact it has a new target. It has a target of 2900. Okay, the surprise package of this month has been the last 15 days, 1 week actually, is BPCL. It has really surprised everyone by its quarter four results. Its new target is 384, and actually I was suggested this stock. The range that was suggested was 356 ko touch kar jayega. Now the new thing is that it is now the new target is 384, 390. Okay, so it really surprised everyone with its quarter four results, and it's like oil and gas company stocks, especially PSU stocks, generally don't find a favor. I generally don't invest in them, but recently these stocks have been doing well. Now BPCL 445 is also someone is also giving 445 target for this stock. Okay, so you can think about BPCL, but again I would say for short term. I would not, because I am not a very a fan of oil and gas, because it's too volatile, and these days volatility is the name of the game. Okay, and also there's new target for Adani Ports. I didn't give target. 765 is the new target, and BL 116. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, Mastech is another stock which is interesting. It has a new target of 2100. Okay, one more buy is TCS. Okay, now brokerages are saying that you should start accumulating this stock, TCS. Okay, because it is likely to do it's likely to give decent, I should say, currently not very well or something, because I they are, it's like IT stocks are out of favor. So it has bagged a new deal with this BSNL thing to deploy 4G network across India. Now across India, and it's a 15,000 crore rupees deal. So it is again in the reckoning, TCS. And anyway, TCS is a bellwether company. I've been saying this. I said it in my last videos also, in my last video also. So Bharat Sanchar Nagar Nigam, which is BSNL, has given it a contract of this 4G thing across the country. Okay, so TCS is also one of the stock, and you can start accumulating it. And it is not it's never a very cheap stock. It is above 3000, so it remains there. Okay, so this is one more stock. Okay, one stock I wanted to talk was, I think, Muthoot Finance. Okay, now this has reported a very good quarter four, and financials are doing well. But this company has been on my radar, but I don't recommend it somehow, because I feel that the company has the potential but does not achieve them. But this quarter four has been very good for them, though their home finance loans have been weak, but they have given good loan guidance of around 15 percent. Their NIMs have improved, and the management actually, I heard the interview sounding very positive. So Muthoot Finance can be dipped into, and I just look at it today. I'm also thinking about buying this stock for a change, and let's see. It's a decent stock. It has I've seen people making decent money from this stock. 1097 is it's today thing. It's down a bit. It's 2.5% down, but it is increasing its revenue every quarter for the last 3 quarters. That's why I was just thinking. Okay, so and it has good solid. If I look at the chart, bullish candles, long bullish candles, backed by good volumes. Okay, if you see the recent chart, okay, after March, it has just broken out, and it's just going up. Okay, so there were some doji candles in between, but now it has good green bullish candles. So Muthoot Finance can be one uh, something that you can look at, invest in for some time, take a call, put it on your radar, whatever. Muthoot Finance का नया टारगेट है, तो कितना है, 1099 के ऊपर है ना ये. सो इसका न्यू टारगेट is around 1200. Is it? Yeah. Okay. See, I make notes. I make notes. Okay. So Muthoot Finance can also be looked at. Siemens का नया है 4500. Okay. There's one more thing. So and Sona BLW. This was on my radar for some time, but I didn't invest. I thought I'll invest, and I forgot. Now it is beyond my reach. It has become very expensive. Okay, so this is a list of some stocks. I have more. I'll make a second part of this video because it's already 17 minutes long. And if you want my videos to be in Hindi, let me know, because someone was complaining that you make videos in Hindi and we are not able to understand that much. I think Hindi is a language which everyone understands. That's why I shifted to Hindi. Okay, so I'll see you in my next live, and let me know if you want to ask questions about a particular stock, or some mutual funds or something, or investment options, or of course you can open your account with me in IAFL. I'll help you with that, and I'll help you invest. Okay, so I'll see you in my next live, and take care, and stay positive about the India story, as I always say. Bye bye.